How do I stay focused on my goal despite distraction? How do I focus on my goal? Well, yeah, that is really very good question. How do I focus? Well, this is kind of like a something problem. Okay, yeah, is that key? I am not really all the time focused. Okay, yeah, like I am a human. I do error. I do procrastinate. Like I control myself to not to do that much procrastinate, and I control it, which is really good. Okay, yeah, but still I have that particular thing. Okay, yes. uh but like basically I try to control it as much as I can, and usually I will get succeed. Okay, yeah. um the question is that how do I focus? Well, probably is this thing that key, like my work is not kind of like a something like that I have to read and then I have to focus on the every word, every single word. No, usually my work is kind of like a something like activity. Okay, what's the activity? Like basically let me tell you one thing. Okay, focus means like that, focus on your work. All right, yeah. When your work is actually kind of like a simply reading or writing, then you have to be more focused about the whatever the things that you write, or the whatever the things that you read. All right, yeah, you really require focus as also attention too. Okay, but I not prefer this way. I usually prefer to do activity, like basically like just stand, go there, do this thing, do that thing, do that thing. Okay, yeah. And as also in my particular work of line of work, computer is really essential because I took photos, edit the photos, like basically a lot of things actually happen on the PC or computer. All right, yeah. So for that particular thing, I don't really require that much amount of focus. I just have to just take photo, find out particular idea, execute that idea, edit that particular photos and stuff like that, as well as kind of like a something really in a writing the codes. For that writing a code, I just have to understand what kind of like a something code, what kind of like a code, what it does, what exactly does this mean. Okay, if I don't really understand, then I look for the YouTube, watch bunch of tutorial regarding about this and stuff like that. Okay, so basically is this thing that my focus is kind of like a something really something really converted into the activity. Okay, regarding about things that I do, like basically if I kind of like do this thing and it didn't really happen the way that I expected that one to happen, I kind of like gets a little bit of error or something like that. So it's a kind of like a simply problem. Then I try to fix that problem to watch bunch of tutorial on the YouTube platform about how to do this, how to do that, how to, yeah. So basically is this thing that how do I kind of like a something like focus, is kind of like a doing the activity. Okay, yeah. And as also is this thing that key, I really love this process. Okay, like basically the profession that I choose is actually I love to doing this thing. Okay, like basically I am not kind of like a something person who, like I chose a kind of like a some sort of position in kind of like a years ago, which is I don't really like it. At that time I wanted to do focus on my work, but it is not gonna happen that much. It's kind of like a something very fuzzy. But right now I am doing a work that I like. I am literally passionate about the work that I do. So it kind of like a something really help me to be more focused, and it kind of like a get automatically focused. It just like that key. I don't really feel that I'm actually putting effort to put the focus on some sort of thing. No, nothing really at all. Okay, like basically if I want to take a break, I just take a break. Okay, yeah. If I want to take a nap, I will take a nap. Like basically I am fully confident in myself that I could do this thing. Okay, so sometimes I will feel little bit of kind of like a something lazy or something like that ki I'm really tired, I won't be able to do work. I just need a little bit of one hour of power nap, so I take the power nap. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing that ki I am not really, no, I'm not actually pushing myself to kind of like a to be more focused to get my work done. No, not really as also. Like basically I believe in the baby steps. Okay, what's the baby steps? Instead of sprint, kind of like a do baby steps but consistency. So this is what I do. It's just like that key. I don't want to kind of like upload multiple videos and in the same day. No, nothing really at all. I just want to upload one video in one day. Okay, yeah. For that particular thing, I just have to be little like, I don't have to do that much amount of work. Like if I decided that I have to upload 2 3 video per day, it's not really that good. Because of that, in the end I will be really exhausted. And as also I always be really scared about the failure, because in day, if you are doing this thing every day, that means like a 3 out of 1 might be fail, 2 might be fail, or 1 might be all of the project will be fail. So yeah, okay. So instead of kind of like a grinding on multiple thing, I'm actually focus on one project, one day, khatam. Okay, and make sure that project as good as possible as I can. So basically I'm taking kind of like a some sort of baby steps. Okay, so this and that and that and that. Okay, so basically, yeah, so I don't know, like I am not putting that much kind of like a something pressure to do like this and that and stuff like that. No, nothing really at all. I'm bit really cool to do my work, and my work is done within a day, so which is kind of like a something very good for me. Okay, yeah. So question is that ki how do I stay focused? Well, probably is this saying that ki I love the things that I do, and and this is kind of like a something it became automatic focus. Like I don't know how do I supposed to explain this thing. Like it is not kind of like a, I'm not putting that much amount of pressure into me so that I would do focus so much. No, nothing really at all. It's kind of like a happen automatically, and that's it. Okay, yeah. And as also is this thing I reach at this particular level of age, like my age is 31. At this age, your body is a kind of like a focus on more and more productive work, less and less kind of like a something like that key non-productive work, like a procrastination and stuff like that. All right, yeah. So my age is a kind of like a something really factor which is responsible for me to be more and more focused, and that focus is kind of like a became my so relevant that it will become kind of like a something very normal thing for me. Okay, yeah. But if you ask this same question to the teenager or kind of like a something early 20s, then those people are kind of like a something really something really feel that much amount of kind of like a something really problem with this thing. They don't really get focused on something really like that. Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of like a something really my thing. All right. Yes. So this is how I kind of like a something focus on my goal. All right, yeah. And distraction always be there. Yeah, like basically is this thing that ki distraction, like I do procrastinate, yeah. But is that key, like I am very much control about my distraction, very much control. Like I have this digital well-being app in the Android phone. Like basically every Android phone has this digital well-being feature that you could use any app for 5 minutes, which is kind of like a something like focus mode, which really helped me a lot to reduce my distraction and procrastination. So yeah, so it is really helped me a lot. So yeah, this is also kind of like a something very good thing. And yeah, so this is how I kind of like a something focus of my goal despite of distraction. All right, yeah. All right, so I should supposed to be end here. This is it, this then, and thank you.